What's up? What's up? Capricorns. We about to get into the Capricorn reading. Happy Cappies. What's good with y'all? Hope everybody's feeling well. You know what I mean? It's going to be a 3-card draw. I ain't going to hold you long. Pause. If you need to get in contact with me or you know someone who wants to get in contact with me because y'all like how I do what I do, there'll be a link to my website in the description box which you can click on and it'll bring you to a simplified navigation system through my calendar where you can set up an appointment with me via Google Meet, pause, or telephone, whichever makes you more comfortable. All right. What I'll be doing there is a tarot reading, perhaps, or we could pick apart your natal chart, bars. However you want to do it, we can get it done. You understand? Pause as well. And with that being said, we're gonna get these cards read, bars. Just nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the feeling you nice at what you do too, and that's a beautiful thing. But let me cut this deck because that's my intro. It's done. We're gonna get to it. This is the situation at hand for the Capricorn energy. Temperance, temperance, temperance. To me, this is an Earth card. This is a Taurus card. If you know me, you know that by now. And the situation at hand is balance. It is peace. It's patience. It's moderation. It's going within to develop an inner calm. And I don't know if you're doing this or not, Capricorns, but this is the energy at hand. This is a major arcana. This is suggested and recommended for a lot of people right now. And maybe everybody's just not in that vein. And what I'm getting is that that's the key to securing a stable foundation. Also, law and order, at least in your own vicinity, in your home especially. And if people are not in that type of mindset and that type of frame, then some action is needed to be taken. Some changes need to be made. This is kind of like a mandate. I don't usually say that, the cards should compel in some type of way. But that's the energy that I'm picking up right here. That the influence is definitely there. The nudge is there. And it's really for a reason. People need peace in their life, yo. And again, I don't know if people are going for it. If everybody's going for it. I mean, apparently they aren't. Depends on where you got your eyes. But that's the matter at hand. That some self-love needs to be exercised here. And you may be thinking about a significant other or lover. And you might be single. Because this self-love may be part of your singlehood. Is that a word? But I'm serious. I'm keeping it a bean, right? But even if you're not concentrating on a significant other or lover, you'll see the more that you take care of yourself, the more that you will attract potential significant others and lovers. Let me draw a card to see how you feel about the situation now. Bang. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. That ridiculous voice comes out sometimes when I pick royalty cards. This is what I get the feeling of. I get the feeling that you cut cords with a lot of people. That's what brought you into a self-love energy. And part of the reason for cutting ties with people was because it was a real gossipy circle. But I also get the feeling that you were not the type who was not engaging with that gossipy shit. I'm calling it shit because it feels like shit. Like there's a whole lot of malicious lies being tossed around. Like y'all might not even have the deets and y'all just talking about people and y'all don't even know if y'all got the facts correct and straight or not. And someone's name might have been mentioned in it. Excuse me, especially yours. To the point where you even had to look at your circle like, oh, word, I confided in you and I told you this, that, and the third, and you outed me? Behind my back, you bitch. Something like that. Dudes included. Dudes do this shit sometimes too. So you can't trust that circle that you cut ties from because they can't trust you either. Like, y'all are just a whole. I don't even know how y'all banded together. I'm keeping it a beam. Like, I guess birds of a feather flock together, and this is no shot to you. I read what I read. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this ain't your reading, if it don't apply, let it fly. Or maybe you just need to hear some shit about yourself so you can, you know, get the wind beneath your feet, partner. You know, and do what you need to do. But I would say that you, in my eyes, should you cut people off so you can start pouring into yourself and take care of yourself more so you can attract the correct kind of people, I would say that that is a wise decision that you've made. So let me draw a card to see the factor to consider. Because I get the kind of energy that y'all are all on that type of shit. So none of y'all could really trust each other. It's like one of those hood movies on Tubi to where you pretty much know what the ending is going to be like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a being. But that's the Three of Wands in reverse, the factor to consider. Yeah, retreat of some sort. Going back to your... I don't want to say going back to your roots, because I don't want you to think that that means going back to your old way of doing things or your old way of thinking. But I will say this: if you did have a nature about yourself that was different and more appreciative than the type of condition that you were in when you joined this group, like you was different before you started being with these people, then I would say yes, you are returning back to your roots in that type of way. All right? Now, if that's not the case, if you always was on some gossipy, malicious, fuck them people type shit, then I wouldn't say that. I would say that you're probably going back home to talk to your parents or some shit. Like, I'm just keeping it a beam. And to speak with some elders of the community, some elders in your family who do have wisdom. And it's like one of those movies when they're like, oh, my life is a shit show. I crashed. I lost everything. And they go back home to mommy and daddy to like find out what the fuck it is that they're really doing in life. Because you've lacked the foresight to navigate this thing correctly. Because like I said, you just got to involve with a band of people that is, they're not productive, yo, and knock it off. You could try to force it in any type of way you want to, but the initial card was temperance. And like I said, it felt like a mandate. So it's necessary. With that being said, I hope this helps. All right? Even if I had to beat something up a little bit, you know, pause. And pat you back up and pat you on the butt, I did what I had to do. I'm out.